Uh, the live has begun. My dad went for a run, and here I am, uh, having fun or something. I hope that people show up because this was very difficult to coordinate. Uh, please show up. I've tried so hard. um, my name is Sydney Casketface from YouTube.com. Um, I've been on YouTube for 2 years, and my my channel has just reached 1,000 subscribers within the last few weeks. I have I have you know much much gratitude for my viewers, and I am very pleased with the growth of the channel. Um, what an honor, what a pleasure it is to to do stuff and be a person. Um, is there a way I can get the questions in here? Is there a way to do this? Let's get the live chat, right? Live chat. I've never done this before, so I don't really know how to I don't really know how to check the messages. I assume they just show up on the screen when someone says something. I don't really know. Um, I'm checking my laptop right now to see if people just saw the announcement I made that I'm going to go live on my phone to make sure that, everything's running correctly. Yeah, it displays, I can see that it displays on my YouTube channel that I'm live at this time, so certainly it is detectable to the audience. However, on my phone's display, it is not indicated that anyone is watching. That's fine. I understand. You're busy watering plants. You're busy, uh, building scaffolding. Stuff like that. I know. You're riding a unicycle right now. You're making beef stroganoff. That's what it's called, beef stroganoff. It's very perverse, but yeah. That's just the world we live in. Honestly, you just gotta face the facts. You just gotta face the facts. Oh, it's this cactus. Hello, cactus. Oh, okay. I see that you're alive now. So you fixed the problem. I mean, live. Yes, yes, cactus. It is true. It is true. Yes, yes. I didn't fix the. I mean, I fixed it. I guess. I used a workaround. I'm on a phone. Yes. Hello, cactus. Hello. I'm on a phone. I have a phone. It's new. It's not the old phone. It's a new phone. And yeah. I am now how am I doing? Yes, well, I'm doing okay. I got a little irritated for a bit. Uh but like, I'm all right now. How are you doing, Cactus? Cactus isn't doing anything. Oh, I'm doing okay. Cold day in my area. I see, I see. it's like today in my area has been kind of it's been a bit of rain. It's just, it's been a little bit, just a bit windy, a little bit of rain, but nothing crazy. It's just a little weather, but not really cold. It's kind of, it's like it's comfortable temperature wise. Hello, Corey Minnick. Corey Minnick. I know who you are. That's McCormick. That's Spicy Mick. That's that's the big CMMC Corey Minnick. I know who you are. Oh, it's nice to have all my little friendos here. I know there's only four people. I can see that. There's only four people right now. Um, I wish I wasn't so late, I would have preferred if this had gone as planned, but just the fact that it got done at all is good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do a live stream, and then I would feel like a failure, you see. I mean, that's not what you want when you've hit 1,000 subscribers. This is the time to be successful and feel successful. Anthony, hello! Hi, Anthony! I hope you're doing okay. It's great to see you. I didn't know you would make it to the live. That's good. um, Thank you. I uh I I don't know what to say. It's very nice. I'm glad to have the success. Um Corey Minnick Corey Minnick says, "Glad to see you. How'd you manage to get live?" I've got a phone and I just decided to I had this new phone and I had kind of a little bit procrastinated setting it up. I think a lot of people when they get a new phone, perhaps they're very eager to set it up, but this wasn't the case for me because I was very comfortable on my laptop. But then, like, this opportunity came for me to set up my phone because out of necessity, so I decided to go for it. And now here I am, seeing the little people on the phone. That's how it happened. Hello. I'm glad to have such supportive friends. Hello, Dally! If it isn't Dally, yes, hello! I'm so glad you could make it. That's that's a that's a cool Dally right there. Um, See, I've got very cool friends. I'm very blessed. Um, and stuff. Um, Thank you, Corey. Corey says that he digs my hair. Thanks. I think it looks kind of mid today, like in terms of how I like for my hair to be. It's like this is in a midpoint, but that's better than it being awful. Sometimes I feel very bad when my hair doesn't look good because I think it might be my most important feature. Dally, of course you're cool. Dally says, "I'm cool?" Question mark, question mark. Yes. Exclamation point, exclamation point, Yes. If I associate with someone, they're probably cool. That's a bit arrogant though. Actually, that is arrogant. I've tolerated fools in the past. That's a thing. That's a reference. Actually, Sid Barrett. He was like, I can't remember. He had this friend, and he was like, "You suffer fools, don't you?" Friend's name. Insert friend's name here. And I memorized that. I've got his brain in my brain. I actually downloaded it to keep, because like someone's got to do it. Thank you for complimenting me, Dallas. I mean, Dally, fuck. Sometimes I think that your name is short for Dallas, like Dallas, Texas, but that's not what it is. I'm a little squimbly. Um, Thank you, Dally. I know that really your name is because like you said because you dilly dally. That's cool. I think it's interesting when people are named after like concepts or like just things. That's common with like gender non-conforming people and stuff. So, um, I think that's a cool thing. I straight up based myself off of the guy, a whole entire Sid Barrett. How do you do that? How does one do that? But I did that. I did that. I mean, I downloaded his brain. the it they and me goes crazy. Yes. Thank you, Dally. You're very nice, Dally. I appreciate my friends. um, it it's pretty cool that I have 1K. I'm gonna try and see if I can get the channel monetized because I do need money. Money is important because if I don't have it, I'll straight up die. Just kidding, probably not, but still, it's like I am not well off, and I would like to have any income at all. Do y'all know how I tried to get a job at Kroger, and then like it didn't go well? Yeah, yeah. Yes, it is very important to not die. True is what that statement is. Yes, yes, because I agree. But like sometimes the grave beckons me in the way of yeah, it's just this sort of craving. One craves death as though it is a need, when in fact it is the exact opposite. It's very unusual. I am at times consumed by the desire to pass away, but still I carry on. This is all true, and uh and it's yeah, no, it's actually serious. Yeah, no, sometimes I get like that. But anyway, not right now though. I'm actually vibing right now. I'm vibing right now. Very big words. I suppose so. I suppose so, Dally. I do like words. I love linguistics. I am very fond of words. They're cool to me. I've got favorite words like scintillate, that's a good one. Clandestine, that's a very good one. Um, um, Things like that. There's certain words I really like. The word rhombus is very compelling. Um, Corey Minnick says, "Yeah, I don't agree with Kroger letting you go. Technically, they can't let you go for a mental health crisis." Um, well, Corey, I don't trust those people at all, and I don't want to spend any time with them anyway. They rejected me as they should. We are not compatible, and I don't trust them at all. I mean, it was just the people on the like upper end of the building. I think that, the people I would have actually worked with more could have been very easy to get on with because, in the lower part of the building, I think, there were more like young people and stuff. Um, and I think that would be like a very trustworthy demographic. I feel at odds with the older generations, especially since I live in Alabama where many of them are like Trump supporters. And so not all of them of course, but still it's there's a lot of them, and it's just like you got to know who's on your side and who's gonna be like not. Thank you, Corey. You guys are very nice. I don't know if the comments display when I upload the video. That's something I'm concerned with because I would like to have this video uh preserved on the channel like I promised, you know. And I don't know if the comments will be displayed? Like when people go to view this video, will they still be able to see the live chat? That sounds like that would be what happens. I think that's how it works, but you know, I don't trust anything or anyone, including my elf. It's like self, but I said elf instead. Um. Oh. Corey Minnick says, I don't think they do. I watch other channels that do live quite often, and when I rewatch them, the comments aren't there. Oh, Corey, I'm very, displeased to hear that. You know, that's not, that's not what one would prefer. However, I can carry on even, even now, even in this moment, but it's still, you know, yeah. I wish that everything was perfect all the time. Why isn't it? What have you guys been doing? Have your days been well? Have your days been very good or terrible or like crunchy? Deli says that they ate ice cream and are doing good. That's very good, Dally. I'm so glad for you. Um, uh, uh, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say. It's very nice. I'm very glad that you ate ice cream. I had, I when I eat these days, I often, I don't know. I'm trying to learn how to cook, but there's not always things that I can cook in the house. Today I had like one of these like TV dinners. Like they're these like there's TV dinners where it's like supposed to be healthy and stuff, and they'll tell you like the nutrition information on the front of the box. I go for those sometimes because it's like it's kind of just easy to know what you're getting into there. I do think I have problems with my health that a poor diet um does not like lend itself to, right? It's important that I maintain a level of physical health so as to keep up with my mental health. But I try to actually balance that fairly. In the past I just went all in on like losing weight and being skinny, and that was not what I needed. So, yeah. Corey Minnick says, just got home from work, currently having to get a shower, but seen your live, which is amazing. LOL, so here I sit watching. And then Dally says, I've never had a TV dinner. I'm glad that I could catch your attention, Corey. I uh I'm an influencer and this is all I crave. And Dally, I think it's crazy that you've never had TV dinner. Not that you should feel bad about that, but dude, they're so cool. They're so cool because it's like, if you got a taste for basically like crappy low quality food and you don't mind that, which I don't, not necessarily, then a TV dinner it's very convenient and there's a good bit of variety, but they can also be kind of expensive, I guess, depending on what brand you're buying and what your taste is. So, you know, but I like them. I'm quite fond of them. You can just cook it in the microwave. Um Corey asks how I've been. I've been okay. I get stressed, I get frustrated. I was frustrated that I might not be able to do the live, but I've gotten over that. I'm pretty content at this time. Um, I have bad moments, uh, but it's just that generally I feel optimistic. Um, the fact that I've hit the milestone is Very nice, very encouraging, you know. I I'm just so glad to have a thing. It's like for the first time in my life, I feel like I achieved something that I didn't have to achieve because, you know, before, like every little achievement, it would just be like, yeah, do this chore, get this grade on a test, you know, stuff like that. Things I had to do. But I didn't have to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I did that. I pursued that and I achieved it, and it's very special. Um, yeah. So it's good, you know. It's pretty cool, and it's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna continue growing. Like if I've gotten this far with like the types of videos I'm making, then you know, I feel like this is a good sign of things to come. Like, um, I'm honestly shocked. It's just it is a bit shocking. I can't I can't believe I got this far. Um, oh, Anthony and Dally, they're like, oh, don't forget us when you get big. Remember me when you're famous. I will. I will. Oh, I got a little notification. Get out of here. I will remember you guys. Um, you know, there. I appreciate you very much, and yeah. I don't know what to say. I this is so crazy. I never thought I didn't prepare for this sort of thing. I mean, I've always just felt like an outsider, kind of, you know, I still feel basically like that. I don't know, I don't think this is like real type shit, but it is though, you know? And I appreciate everyone that got me here. And I appreciate you, Anthony. You're not just a fan, you know. You're more than that and you know it. We're yeah, you know. We're friends. We're good friends, you know. Um I'm not always good at talking to my friends. You're welcome. Yeah, of course. I'm not always there to talk to my friends because of like uh you know, just wanting to kind of be alone sometimes, but I don't I don't I don't mean to make anyone feel bad when I do that, you know. I like to keep to myself when things get rough or when I just need to, you know, have some time to myself, you know, alone time and think about things, right? You know, when it's just constant action and things, you don't get a lot of time to just, you know, catch your breath. Oh, Kelby! Hello, Kelby! Oh my goodness, it's Kelby. Um, Kelby says, I have a fridge full of Bojangles sweet tea. That's very funny. So if you guys don't know, this Kelby, you know, we were friends in high school and it well, no, middle school. It's interesting to see people that I knew in real life. I did not expect this. This is pretty cool. How are you doing, Kelby? You doing all right? Why are you booing? Did I do something wrong? Oh, at work. Okay. I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. Oh, like scary. Right, okay. Kelby says boo like scary. Yes, oh, I'm very shocked. Gasp, yes. Mr. Llama says, been subscribed since February last year. I remember the subscriber account was in the 400s at the time. Amazing to see how many subscribers you're at now. I agree, Llama. I yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just it's really cool. It's kind of weird how I can I can how I could do that. It's pretty cool. Kelby, um, Kelby's saying stuff. I'm sorry if I'm not very good at responding to the little things. I'm doing my best. Um, You know, I don't have a job. Yeah, that's right. My channel has grown. That's right. I appreciate everyone that got me here, you know? Um, yeah, thanks. Mr. Llama, are you doing well? You're a regular on here. And, I know, oh, Freaky Sid jump scares me. Whoa, gasp, scream. I was so shocked. Kelby says that I should have left the shout out video. Well, Kelby, it's not your fault, you know. You wanted to protect your relationship, I assume. That was what that was about. And you know, personal relationships are more important than social media numbers. That's one of the realities of life. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Llama says, I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing quite well. I'm very happy in this moment. I feel very well, this is great. It's kind of like a party, isn't it? We're all here together in a way. My sister's here now. She says, "Yo, I just clocked out of work and now I'm dropping in on the live stream. It's great to see you, Cleo. Hello. I'm a famous person and all of my friends are here." Dally says it's a party. Well, it just says a party. Happy face. Yes, it is a party. We're all turning up, you know? Turn down for what? Na 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 that sort of thing. Now do a playthrough of Infinite Pizza, says Kelby. I've not heard of what that is. That is not a thing I know of. I don't really play games that much anymore. I used to enjoy a lot of like oh, I used to enjoy a lot of Pokemon and Mario mainly. But anyway, and I like Tetris as well. But yeah, Kelby says to Google Infinite Pizza. If it I probably won't play it, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna look it up. I don't trust you at all, though. I feel as though you are steering me towards a path of destruction and mayhem. So, you know, I'm just gonna Google it and make sure that you're not doing that. I trust no one, not even my elf, as previously stated. Okay, here's what Google tells me. Infinite pizza can refer to a slice, a pizza slice from the show Gravity Falls, or a game from Toko Games. So I'm going to assume it's not the first. You know, it is the latter. In the game Infinite Pizza, players use pizza cutter wheel and tomato sauce maker to travel towards the center of an infinite pizza. Players must survive the pizza's cheesy surface and decide how big their slice will be. That's interesting. That does seem like a very interesting game. A downloadable game for Windows. Your dreams have come true. Before you lies the infinite pizza in all its glory. Equipped with your pizza cutter wheel and the tomato sauce maker, you set out onto the impossible journey towards the center of the infinite pizza. I might do that, I don't know, not right now. You'll never get what you want. You'll never get it. You'll never see me play Infinite Pizza. You'll always just be there, squimbling. Squimbling forever. Ah! Yeah. You know, I'm having fun. Kelby says, here's a banger vid. Perhaps Kelby is going to refer me to a specific video, of which I assume will be like of the like banger variety. But it's just that it might be that he's referring to the very vid I'm recording at this time, which is of course an absolute banger. Yes, yes, it has me. I'm arrogant. Um, Porcelain Ghoul, that is my sister, says, eat the infinite pizza for infinite pizzazz. Well, does that, is that how it works? Do you think so? So, like, pizza correlates with pizzazz, and so if one is to have infinite pizza, one is to have infinite pizzazz. That does check out, um, yes. Uh, mm, well, I'm not going to. Cleo says, trust me, I'm a pizza doctor. Really? A pizza doctor? I know for a factoid that you're not even Italian. Nor are you like, um, educated in the like college like kind of way. Sorry, I'm insulting my very own flesh and blood. Of course you're a pizza doctor, Cleo. You don't have to be educated or Italian to be a pizza doctor. I know how it is. You just know sometimes. I know how it is. It's like intuition, isn't it? Yeah. It's like that, right? It's like that. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not trashing, am I? I was. I was. One can never take it back. See, what they tell you is you can never go back. See, what they tell you is you can never go back. Kelby says, it's the size of a fully grown pizza. Mr. Chills, quoth Mr. Chills. I do know of this Mr. Chills. That is a YouTuber. Um, it's the size of a fully grown pizza. That's very fascinating. So, like, I guess a pizza in its final form is infinite. That's unlike any other living organism that I can conceive of. Except that sometimes it seems as though, the universe itself is kind of like one big organism, and it is known to be infinite, not to mention infinitely expanding. But that's just my personal kind of perspective. It is insane, as am I. Kelby says, he really said that. I believe you, Kelby. I do believe Mr. Chills said that. He's probably very funny. I don't watch him a lot, but I'm aware of him. And yeah, I take your word for it, man. Dally says I like the universe. I like the universe too, Dally. It's a very scary place sometimes, but like mostly like in in the more mundane sense, but I like the fantastical mysteries of space. I love to think about space. I think it's a very beautiful place. I would die there though. Yeah, Dally says intriguingly scary. Quite so. I think it is too. Sometimes in the past I've had times where I've had bits of, you know, interest in spirituality and stuff, and they were kind of just like a manifestation of illness, but at the same time, very very enjoyable, worthwhile experiences were had. I was very insane, but creative about it at the very least. I'm very sorry, Kelby. Um, Kelby is saying things. Kelby says, "Get the clip," and then Kelby said something in Spanish, and then said misclick. I'm gonna look up what you said in Spanish because I know that you're a bit mischievous, and I'd like to know what you've said. It says no way, boy. I know what you've said to me. You've spoken, or it says no way kid or no way boy. Well, I'll tell you something. Uh, I don't even know what it is that you're saying no way to, because I think there were many things I did that could have merited such an exclamation, of course. But see, what if I turned your tendons and ligaments into pipe cleaners? I've been thinking about that lately. I think a lot these days about like taking people apart. Um, Not out of hatred necessarily. It's kind of out of envy or just curiosity. Um, but it's also uncontrollable. Like I have these thoughts and I can't really do anything about them. Kelby says Todo hombre. Todo hombre. I know hombre means man. Toto is like that song from the memes, or alternatively, it's like that dog from the movie. You know what I'm saying? So apparently Toto hombre means every man, which I do not understand. I don't understand this one. You speak Spanish, Kelby? Well, Dally says like dolls in regards to my thinkings of taking people apart. Yes, indeed, Dally, I agree that it is kind of it's an objectification of real human beings. I hate that my mind does this, but it's true. I think about taking their parts bit by bit, I think about cutting people in half or taking their spines out. I think it has to do with like a it's kind of like a physical desire built of like a more metaphorical kind of thing. Like I want to understand people, but I also kind of like resent them for being difficult to understand. That's how I feel often, I have trouble with connecting to people because I have bad social skills. Who knows why? But anyway, yeah, it's just Dally says, "Me too. I think that's like normal, mayhaps." Yeah, I'm very normal. Um, Kelby says, "Insert guy crazy reaction." I don't know what that is. If that's a specific like reaction thing, image thing, then I wouldn't know it. I guess I could look that up, but it kind of just seems like vague. In a vague sense, I understand, but I would like to have a more complex and rich understanding of the communications occurring at this diddly darn time, you see. Yeah, I have no idea. It's just giving me stock images. Every day, all I see is stock images. For breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Royalty free pictures. You get nothing. You get nothing of value. You get stock images. Does everyone understand? Because I don't. Right, yeah, Dally says not even royalty full. Right, yeah, no royalty free, it's just royalty full. Or no, wait, the opposite. Yeah, the opposite, yeah. I don't know. Kelby says I got 6 minutes to play. Yeah, so you mean that you're going to drop out after 6 minutes? This, I assume, is what you mean, yes? I know that you're a very much busy person with your life and such. I'm not. I am not. I got nothing. Kelby says, yeah. Well, that's alright, Kelby. That's okay. I respect you. Oh, Nova and Sleepy Break says, "Hiya, your hair is so cute." Um, thank you. I don't know this person. This is a person I can't recognize. Everyone up to this point has been, identifiable, but this Nova and Sleepy Break individual, um, I appreciate you. I'm glad to see you here. I apologize if we have been acquainted before, but I do not recall. Um, and thank you for complimenting my hair. This is it's very nice of you. I put a lot of effort into it. Um, Corey says, "Are you thinking about going live more often?" Well, I don't know. I mean, I get kind of overwhelmed sometimes. Like, I have to be kind of ready for it, but I suppose, would be good for the growth of the channel, and I enjoy the spontaneity. I do get lonely a lot, and this is a more, like, spontaneous and, in that sense, organic way to socialize with people. Um, it does feel fulfilling. So, maybe it is something to consider, yeah. I'm not always ready for this, but it is enriching as an experience. I do like my viewers quite a lot. Most of you guys are very cool. um Kelby says, "Welp, I'ma hit the dusty trails. See ya in 2.5 more years." Um Farewell, Kelby. Good luck with your life. And I appreciate you for stopping by. I really do. It's good to know that you're still out there. You're still kicking and hanging on. Good on you. Nova and Sleepy says, "You're welcome. Gotta go now. Have fun." I'll see you later, Nova and Sleepy. Um, I am having fun. Uh, I've been on here for about an hour now, I suppose. Uh, well, a little less than an hour. I said I was going to be on here for like 2 to 3 hours, and that's all well and good. But I have been holding in pee the whole time. Sorry, you guys had to find out this way, but I've been having to pee the whole time, and I feel that if I disappear, right, for even a matter of seconds, everyone will hate me, and I'll die. Um, Corey says, "I get it, and we like socializing with you, and baby steps are always the best steps. Getting overwhelmed is no fun." That's quite true, Corey. I, um, I, um, I agree. And I'm so glad that you guys like socializing with me, um, um, because I'd be getting sad. Corey says, "Just don't sneeze, lol." Achoo! Oh no! Haha. Why am I so like no, I don't want to. Why am I now covered in piss? Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Dally says, "You're fun to socialize with." Well, thank you, Dally. I like to be around people and stuff. I might come off like a bit of an extrovert, but it's not necessarily the case. I have times where I like need to get away, and then I have times where I feel deeply lonely. My relationship with humanity is um a sort of pendulous one. At times I just don't want to be around anyone, but other times it's quite a joy. And yeah. Corey says, "Then you'll pee yourself, lol." Yes, I got the joke, Corey. Corey, more like Toy Story. I don't know. Figure it out. What if I said make it make sense to people, but it was like, make my nonsense make sense in your head? Like, when people say that, like, make it make sense, but they're like, that means, like, they're saying you're not doing something that makes sense. I want other people to make me make sense, because I can't do it on my own, if that makes sense. Ah! Mr. Llama 101 says, One time I sneezed so hard that my nose turned into a cannon. It startled the friends who I was sitting with in the cafeteria. Um, oh. Like, you shot out like a glob of snot from your nose? Is that what you mean to tell me? I don't really understand. Uh, or was it just extremely loud? I'm trying to figure out the specificities of this sort of metaphorical phrase you've like opted to like utilize. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, I went too far. Corey says, "Wow, that's quite a sneeze. I popped a blood vessel in my eye once by holding in a sneeze. That's terrible, Corey. That's terrible." Mr. Llama says it was just very loud. I understand, yeah, I understand, Mr. Llama. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I'm glad you clarified. Thank you for that. Um, uh, Dally says, did it literally turn into a cannon? Yeah, I was like, maybe Mr. Llama doesn't know that noses can't turn into cannons. Like, um, maybe maybe Mr. Llama just doesn't know. Corey says it was horrible in regards to having popped a blood vessel in the eye. I believe you. I believe you. I can't imagine what that would be like. I've never had that sort of thing. Anon says, "Hello, Cobson, WABAG, trans flag emoji heart." Um, So let me just check what that acronym is, and then I'll get to the next comment. I see another comment.